Hi my friends, let's model the part number 65, friction disc, from my collection of 100 parts. The picture of this part is here. It is a very strong disc with ribs, and you must remember from this position you see a hole here. The drawing presents all dimensions for a revolution part and details with the rib. This is the rib, and some holes. Okay, to be more effective, I copied this, I captured from the screen this contour like I did in the tutorial number 89. You are invited to have a look at this tutorial. It is the part number 50. In order to understand what I do when I start to create the contour. Dimensions are here, and I start with this profile. You must see that the position of presentation is this, and I try to respect this position of the part. Okay, let's start. The plane is that I don't like at all, because horizontal is vertical and vertical is horizontal. And here I activate image and I select this section. Yes, I repeat, the procedure is the same with in the tutorial number 89, but here I have an improvement. You see, the dimension of the section is the dimension of the part. I can rotate and scale this drawing. My option is to place this point over the center point and to make this horizontal, which is vertical. I apply vertical for this edge, and this is horizontal, as you can see. When I finish the sketch, this will be F6 in the position, in this position. This is what I want to do. Good. Now let's scale this. You see, only this possibility I have. And I do this very easy because I place a dimension for this side. If you take a look at the drawing, this dimension is 1, 2, 3. Yes, home, and look here, 1, 2, 3. Yes, this is what I captured and I have in that image. And now I'll draw this contour, as you can see here. Okay, let's start. The problem is that if I draw a line like this, we cannot see it. Yes, the line is here, but I cannot see it. Ctrl Z to eliminate this, and I go to format and I select other color, magenta. Yes, magenta. I start from this point and I draw a first line, and it is magenta. Many improvements you see in my new procedure. Okay. You see, now I have a restriction here to be aligned with that. So I'll draw over to have not that restriction applied, automatically applied. This is one which I want to be these two collinear. This will be corrected, no problem. Let me correct that horizontal. Yes, this is horizontal, not vertical. Good. Now I can move them to be just over the position. Next is continuation to this point, then in the other positions, so, and then I start from the other end to create other lines. This I made a mistake, but there is no problem. We can draw them very easy. Here I press the left button from this point and I draw an arc. Yes, here, and another arc. I am sure of the tangency at the start, but the final is not sure. So I apply tangency constraint here, and this must be coincident, these 2 points. Good. Very well. Now look at me. I erase the image. Da? Out of it. Now I have a very great careful for this to not disturb. Yes, because I'm sure it is okay. I place this line over to contain the center point, and then I draw a line of kind of center line, and I apply the dimension of 1, 2, 3. Yes, the image is not here, so I redimension this. I place in the same horizontal this end with this point, because this is the dimension. You see, nothing was changed. And look now to a dimension, say 95, yes, of this line. Diameter of 95. Dimension 95. It is 96. No great dimension, yes? And for every other dimension I have a near value. As you can see, this is 122. You will verify all of them. The radius here is 5. The radius here is 8. These two are parallel. If are not, they are now parallel. There are some angles. I start with angles, yes? This angle is 45. This angle is 3 degrees. 3. Okay. The start is very good. Here is another 25. I have this because it is aligned with something. Let's see. Let's see. 2, the other 3. Now I want to change the color because they are not appropriate. I select all of them, format, and I apply default. Yes, now they are as a new sketch has. Good. Again, what about this point? This point has a connection with something, with this line, and also with this line. Okay, let's see what is this. Let's see. The solution here is to erase this, yes, and to draw it again. And now I don't have the same, but this is not center line. Dimension 45 with no problem, because this is a new line which is not in connection with anything here. And 1.5 is the chamfer. Good. This is also 1.5. You'll verify dimensions, but I have them here on my desk. Good. Let's apply all diameters and then the lengths. This is 152. This one is 246. You can see how similar they are with the drawing. This is 316. There are many here, so I make room for them. This is 137. This is 120. This is 124. this is 100 sharp. Good. And I think the diameters are all. If not, we'll see. This is the same with this, and these two are also the same. Length now. This is 28. The other is 47. This is 33. And this is 13. They are parallel, yes? Good. Inside, this is 63 to here, 63, and this is 15. From the other direction, this is 33, and this is 20. Look how near the value, 20. $12 is this, and 5.15 the other. And I have only one dimension needed. Let me see, where is this? If not, I apply automatic dimensions, apply, and you see there is an angle. This angle is 13. Okay, fully constrained. Yes. Finish sketch. Revolve. Okay. F6. You see the position is just like here. Good. Next is the rib. The rib is placed, as you can see, in this section AA. The section AA is here, and you see 5 millimeters with 33 for a line, and this line is the generator of the rib. I place it here, and then I multiply in a circular pattern. This is the plane where I have to create the sketch. Yes. F7, project geometry. Geometry is this arc and this line. Draw a line from anywhere but not the middle, and to the arc from anywhere to anywhere but not in the middle. 5 millimeters from this face to this point, 5, and 33 from this face to this point. Finish sketch. Rib, select the line, select the option, and write the thickness 13, 6 equidistant, 13. You see the future rib. Okay. Circular pattern of this feature about this axis in 6. By default is 6 to have all these ribs placed. Holes. There is a hole here, only one, placed from the mid-plane here down, and this is what I'll make. I create a circle of 6 at a distance of 55.5 in this plane. The plane is this one, the one with the rib, F7. The hole is placed somewhere, a diameter of 7, on the same vertical with this point, and a distance of 55.5. Finish sketch. You see the draw, the circle, extrude, cut all the way. Okay. The hole is here, yes, and the channel. Okay, it is just in the channel. The other hole is pretty difficult, but we'll apply a strategy. You see, if I select this point, the hole will be perpendicular, and this would be not drilled. So I draw this line, I place a point on this face, I dimension it at 34, and then I'll select the point of intersection between these two to start the hole and to have all the possibility to drill this hole. You see immediately what is the solution. 45, diameter of 7. And let's take a look. Where is this to be placed? You see 45 degrees down. This is the hole, yes? This is one of that 4 holes. Good. Let's create that plane. That plane is generated by selecting this plane and this axis Z, and the angle to be minus 45. This is the angle where we place a sketch, F7, to see inside. Project geometry, this line, project geometry, this line, and this line. And we draw a line from here to somewhere, and another line from a point, but tab 45 degrees. Yes? Now I place a point on this line. I dimension from this face to the point with 34. The point now is at 34. I make coincident this line with this point. And now I have a line to be axis for the new hole. Trim this to have no problems. And here this trim is very good. Finish sketch. Let's take a look from this point of view, and then create an axis. This will be the axis. Create a point. This will be the point. And now make this not visible. Sketch not visible. All we want to see is the axis and the point. We know that this is well placed. And then hole from this point with this direction. The direction is to the part and all the way. Diameter of 7. Okay. This is to be not visible. The axis not visible. The point not visible. And now this hole must be multiplied in 4 instances. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 placed here. The first one is this one. Good. This means that I select, I activate the circular pattern, I select the hole. This is the selected hole. Yes. Axis is this, and the number is 4. Okay. This is the part, my friend. You look to the hole, it must be visible from this angle. Good. The material is still cast. The aspect is also still cast, and the aspect is still cast. And then we apply some machined, some faces to be machined, being a friction disc for a variator of speed, I suppose. This has to be selected. If not, you are invited to select other or more or less. Now I see that there is another fillet radius 1, which I didn't create it. So I select this edge and I apply 1. Okay. And now the properties, properties 13 kilograms. Okay, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.